This is boring, but it helped one of my clients nearly double his testosterone in less than 6 months. And it wasn't TRT, it wasn't a supplement, and it was not peptide either. When you suffer from low testosterone, your energy drops, your recovery slows down, your focus disappears, and your libido crashes, and your motivation goes with it. The good news, you can reverse it. In this video, I'm going to show you the 4 biggest things almost every man ignores, why they matter, and how fixing them can completely change the way you feel. And stick around till the end, because the 4th one is the one that most men spend years getting completely wrong. Here's the story I hear every single week. A guy comes to me frustrated. He trains hard, trying to eat healthy, buying every supplement Instagram tells him to buy, and also experimenting with peptides. He is still exhausted when he wakes up, still crashing every afternoon, still watching his sex drive disappear, still wondering why nothing seems to work. Then he tells me, I don't understand, Ryan. I'm doing everything right. No, you're doing what everyone told you was right. Those are totally 2 different things. Training harder feels productive, but if your body can't recover from what you're doing, every workout simply becomes another stress signal. Your cortisol climbs and testosterone falls. High cortisol means tank testosterone. Then there is aggressive dieting. Men slash calories, cut fat, worry about cholesterol. Exactly the thing your body needs to build healthy hormones. Now your body thinks we are going on a survival mode, and survival becomes more important than reproduction. So testosterone production slows down. Then comes the quick fix, testosterone gel or TRT injection. Now, let me be clear. TRT absolutely has its place. I work with men who truly need it, but it should never be the first conversation in the most cases, because once testosterone comes from the outside, your body, your natural production shuts down. The real question should always be, why did the production slow down in the first place? That is the question too many people never ask. The doctor won 1 marker, see you are within the range, and send you home. The clinic often skips straight to the prescription because that's how they make their money. Neither one spend enough time asking why your body stopped performing in the first place. And that's where blood work changes everything, because symptoms are only clues. Blood work shows the actual bottleneck: sleep, stress, inflammation, insulin resistance, nutrient deficiencies, thyroid issues, low testosterone. Those all create similar symptoms. Guessing treats symptoms. Blood work finds causes. And that's why most testosterone advice completely misses this mark. First thing to address is your sleep. After many years in the industry, one thing has never changed. When you sleep suffer, everything suffers. Here is what the research shows. Just 1 week of sleeping too little can reduce testosterone by around 10 to 15%. That's similar to aging 10 to 15 years from only 1 bad week. I had a client who owned multiple companies, late dinners with clients, flight every week, 5 hours of sleep, a few drinks every night. He thought that was simply the price for success. But his blood work told a different story. His recovery was very poor. His blood sugar was climbing. His hormones were moving in the wrong direction. The moment we protected his sleep and fixed the other issues, everything started improving together, because that's how the body works. It's a system. One thing I hear constantly, I'm fine on 6 hours. No, you're not. You're just forgetting what feeling great actually feels like. Most testosterone is produced while you're sleeping deeply, and growth hormone peaks. Recovery happens, and your nervous system resets. Cut this process short night after night. Eventually, your body sends you the bill, and you're not gonna like it. Maybe you wake up more tired than when you want to bed. Maybe you wake up 2 or 3 times to use the bathroom. Maybe your energy disappears before your lunch. This is not random. They are messages and signals. Your body is asking for help long before your doctors order blood tests. Here is what I recommend. Sleep 7 to 8 hours constantly. Go to bed and wake up roughly in the same time every day if you can. Keep your bedroom cool and stop drinking fluid around 3 hours before bed. Trust me on that one. Yes, it can dramatically improve sleep quality by reducing these middle of the night bathroom trips. Sleep is still the highest ROI investment you can make, and it costs you absolutely nothing. But here's where most men get surprised. Sleep isn't the biggest hormone killer. Stress is. Stress and cortisol. Cortisol isn't bad. You actually need it. The problem is when it never shuts off. Today, high-performing men lives with constant pressure. Business Monday, kids, email, always solving problems, always switched on. Then he goes to the gym and turns that into another stressor. After a few nights of poor sleep, cortisol stays elevated much longer than it should be. That's when the dominoes begin. You get hungrier, your blood sugar swing more, belly fat becomes stubborn, your energy crashes after lunch, you lose patience, you struggle to focus in meeting. By the time you get home, you have got nothing left to give to your family. Most men blame age. I blame biology. Age did not do that overnight, but your habits did. Here's the mistake I see coaches make all the time. More cardio, more volume, less food, and train hard. This is wrong. That works until recovery breaks down. Then every workout pushes you further into the hole. I have watched men spend years trying to outwork biology. It never worked. The fix is not complicated. Protect your recovery. Reduce junk training volume. Walk more. Sleep more. Create moment during the day where your nervous system actually comes back down. You can't out-train or out-supplement a body stuck in flight or fight. Every protocol I build starts by reducing unnecessary stress before adding anything else. Because when cortisol comes down, everything else starts working back. Level 3, nutrition. Nutrition feeds the entire system. Everyone thinks hormones improve by eating less. The opposite is usually true. Your body builds testosterone from cholesterol and healthy fats. If you constantly undereat or remove fats completely, your body simply does not have the raw material it needs. That's why so many disciplined men feel worse while dieting. They are working harder, yet producing less. My advice is very simple. Eat real food, enough protein, enough healthy fats, quality carbohydrates. One strategy I use with almost every client is something I call the PVC method. Protein, vegetable, carbohydrates in order. It is very simple, but it helps flatten blood sugar, reduce energy crashes, and it keeps you feeling much more consistent through the day. Processed food, refined sugar, ultra-processed seed oil, heavy meals, these all increase inflammation and insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is one of the biggest hidden reasons men feel terrible. Again, blood work shows this immediately. Without testing, most men never know it's happening. Level 4, training. Let me tell you about Giovanni. When he came to me, he had been training hard for years. He never skipped a workout, never missed the gym, yet he looked tired. He felt exhausted. His body had completely stopped responding. He thought he needed to train even harder. He actually needed the opposite. We reduced junk volume, focused on progressive overload, improved the recovery, balanced his nutrition, worked from his blood work instead of guessing. Within a month, he looked sharper, felt younger, built muscle, lost body fat, and most importantly, he became dangerous. Take a look at his face. This is a confidence face for sure. That's because training is not about doing more. It's about sending the right signal. Free weight over machine. Creatine before or after workout. The perfect split. Those arguments barely matter. The big wins come from lifting a challenging weight constantly, using compound movement, recovering properly, and repeating that process for years. 3 quality strength sessions every week will outperform 7 exhausting gym sessions every single time. Train smart, recover hard, and repeat. That's that simple. So now you have 2 choices. The first is to take everything you have learned today and figure it out yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. Maybe you will get there, or maybe you don't. But for most men, that road becomes years of trial and error. Another supplement, another diet, another coach, another YouTube video. Still guessing. The second option is letting someone who has already helped hundreds of men shortcuts the entire process. That's exactly why I built the Ryan protocol. We don't guess. We start with your blood work. We identify exactly what is slowing your body down. Hormones, sleep, inflammation, insulin resistance, nutrition, recovery, whatever your body is actually asking for, then we build everything around you. Your training, your nutrition, your supplements, your lifestyle, and every 2 weeks we adjust based on your progress, not assumption, because you can't out-train biology. But once you understand your biology, everything gets easier. So if you're over 35, you're tired of feeling like a shadow of the man you used to be, and if you're ready to stop guessing, click the link in the description. Fill out the short application and let's see if we are a good fit. Because work never going to slow down, life is never going to become less busy.